What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Gang, gang. Y'all know that I love to be transparent and let people know about the struggle, the test, and the testimony. So stay tuned because I'm going to tell you about the test that I would most definitely pray and manifest to a testimony. Like, comment, subscribe, get your popcorn, tune in, hit the notification bell. Peace.
Had a couple niggas, used to be my niggas, now they switching sides. All I see is digits, always pulling back. I don't really know, I be taking risks, always on the go. They hate on the low, think that I don't know. I see it all in their face, all of these feelings erased. They don't think I can see fate, all of these hoes in my way. I just don't think I got time, straight up for government line. I feel it all in my veins, nothing but money and fame. California dreaming, I'm in 615 speeding. Young nigga, I got old cash, spazzing on the ass. I got Prada on my whole ass, got my last man on the radio. Kodak, what's real? You feel I did GAL, loud all on my breath. Space to feel my fire, time to spend inside. High, ocean side, ocean drive, money on my mind. Bitch, roulette, coffee right out with the side. I just might fly to LA, fucking you all on the plane. Know the city, different stories. Snakes on the surface, I see them, they searching.
Alright, so we ain't gonna make this a long situation. I feel like that's what the pastors say, you know what I'm saying? Welcome back, gang gang. I appreciate all my fabulous followers. I tell you guys in the description, I tell you guys on camera, I'm humble enough to appreciate each and every one. When I get to 30K, 50K, 100K, a million, I'm still going to remember the first 13. Trust. So, I'm not even sure if I've mentioned it in a previous video, but since late 2017, 2018, early 2018, I've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. I was borderline diabetic for a long time, pre-diabetic, and I made bad decisions. I made bad decisions way before I moved back to the South, and my weight would fluctuate. With age and less physical activity, the weight seems to stay on a lot longer, especially this round. We all know, like, being a woman, you hold a lot of stress in your stomach area, and I've been about 180 months pregnant for 2 years now. So, moved down south, was born and raised in the South, love soul food to death. My best friend here in Illinois is the only person that really hooked me up. We got a couple of restaurants that do what they do. One of them used to call me the chilling girl. Had a couple rounds with her. But anyway, I have felt worse. I have known that it's been worse. I have been under a lot of stress, a lot of emotional stuff. And since this COVID, I've just been sitting on my A. So the 70-something pounds I gained down south, I brought it right back up here to make even more poor decisions. I've always been addicted to soda. I love me some cherry Pepsi. You have to get it to get it. I took care of this lady with ovarian cancer one time when I worked at a nursing home, and I would literally give her sips of the Pepsi in the straws, just let the drops go in her mouth, because I know how it feels to crave that taste. On top of that, having acid reflux, I have to have acid so that I can burp or else the food stays in my chest. So it's always been my compensation for why I drink soda. But then when you get to talking about the cakes and the cookies and cupcakes and donuts and ice cream. So the little modifications that I call myself making, drinking more water, not frying so much of my food, it don't compensate for the stuff I do wrong. Not having white bread. I really feel like I should just give up bread altogether. But anyway, I said this wasn't going to be a long video and I'm stretching it just like the pastor. So about 3 weeks ago, I finally did some blood work that I was supposed to do probably 6 months ago. But I hate needles. I never want to go by myself. I was literally like waiting until my ex came around or until I got in a new relationship so somebody could go with me, hold my hand. Because even with all these tattoos, I'm afraid of needles. Say what you want. So I said, you know what? You're getting ready to be 46 in a couple of weeks. My vision was starting to act funny. It's like I have to scroll in on stuff and magnify everything. And my eyes just wasn't feeling right. And I was like, you know what? My sugar's up. So I went ahead and did the blood work right before my birthday. I'm steady trying to call to get in touch with the doctor. They scheduled 2 telehealth appointments. She never called. And I was just freaking myself out. So then it went from having to scroll in to me actually even right now feeling like my vision was blurred. And I was like, okay, prick yourself in the finger like you're supposed to do twice a day. And see what the numbers look like. Let's just say the first number was a 4 and it was a 3-digit number. And you're supposed to be in the 100 and something range, right? Yeah, so you get it. So I'm panicking even more. Like, I'm about to call and report this lady. I done called 5 times, waited on hold 30 minutes to talk to somebody. They keep telling me, we're going to put a note in for her to call you. We're going to put an urgent note in for her to call you. So I called today, traumatically emotional, just weeping because I was just having all these bad thoughts about what could be going wrong with me. And I told them that I wanted to talk to the medical director so that I could file a complaint because nobody was giving two about my health. So they said, oh, we're so sorry. We're going to put you on her schedule to come in. Come in at 2 o'clock. Okay, it's important to me. I got sick time. I'll explain to my supervisor that I'm going to take the afternoon off. Go see this doctor, find out what's going on with me. I kid you not. At 1:48, when I'm like on my way to pulling up at the doctor, they call me and they say, she doesn't want you to come in because of COVID. But I went and did my blood work. Yeah. Anyway, she's going to call you at 2. And I said, oh, no. I can't. I won't. I said, I don't trust it. And I need to discuss my labs. She said, I'm going to make sure she calls you, even if I have to transfer her to you. Okay. She literally didn't call to 2:17. I was literally about to be in the parking lot with the police. So, my A1C is 10.9. My biggest fear has always been, what if I get to the point where I have to do insulin? You scared to poke your finger. Who's going to give you the shot? And I was literally thinking about that all day today. Who is going to give me that shot? Like, I'm not going to drive to my best friend's house in a snowstorm every day for her to give me my insulin shot. So that is not going to work. I have to be disciplined enough to not get there. Well, clearly, I'm on a bad path because I was at a 7 and now I'm at 11 basically. That's like diabetic COMA numbers. and it's freaking scaring me. My vision is scaring me. I made an eye appointment, but they said it's not going to really do nothing until I get the blood sugar under control. Then she wants to try to have a metformin conversation. Now, between the fact that that stuff made me vomit all the time, and it's always being recalled, and it says you got to take it forever, and it probably does all kind of other damage to other organs, I don't want to go that route. So basically what I'm taking is supposed to lower the blood sugar, and she's afraid if I take more, I'm going to get sick. And when she said you get weak, you get sweaty, you might get vomit, that has happened to me. That happened to me on the plane back from Vegas, and I was praying it wasn't a beef Wellington. It happened to me one time when I was getting a massage. It happened to me one time when I was at the farmer's market in Nashville and it was real hot. And now I understand that's low blood sugar. But anyway, I was taking double of what I had, 5 milligrams. So I was taking double. So when I told her that, this lady gonna try to cuss me out like, you can't be taking extra. You can't be doing that, right? So when I told her that the metformin was bad for me and I really didn't want to go that route, the benefit of the metformin, everybody I know who takes it says you lose weight, probably because you're throwing up all day long. And it regulates your blood sugar versus a medicine that just drops your blood sugar. But again, it's just like these glasses. Once you use something so much as that crutch, you become dependent on it. I used to hate when I worked in a nursing home and then people would walk in and they would see other people in a wheelchair and they would request a wheelchair and they would get in their wheelchair and then they didn't walk no more. Horrible. And that's the route that I don't want to go with that medication. My whole plan was to reverse the 7, go back down under 5 and get rid of the disease. I know people who have done it, but this COVID has had me sitting in my depression, sitting, eating, sleeping. And I'm in danger. And I feel like I'm going to go blind if I don't get it together fast. And my son says something that I keep repeating to myself every time I want to go get a donut, or every time. I didn't even eat dinner last night. But anyway, he said, save yourself. Did he say save yourself from yourself? Save yourself. Either way, like, I'm just not trying to go out like this. To me, it's deeper than cancer. You know, like, I've seen people that get amputations, and I'm just not trying to be that dude. So I turned the camera on to discuss the situation. I'm glad that I took my medicine first. Otherwise, I would have been very emotional. And yeah, you know, just warn people, take your health seriously. Do it while you're young. Stay fit. It's going to be so freaking hard for me to lose this stomach. But I got a team around me ready to help me. Oh my God. I got a coworker who, she does competitions. She's wonderful, but she trains. And I know when I get myself disciplined enough, first time I started, I had a knee issue. Second time I started, it was my back. When I do my total burn workouts here, I think I got to cancel that membership. I started hurting my back too, but I know what it is. My stomach, my back is tired of having to carry this thing around. I used to make fun of people who had to lean back. Now I'm leaning back. It's not okay, y'all. And just learn from me. So we're going to see what's happening. She's going to up the dose. And that's another funny thing. She yelled at me about taking extra, right? 5 milligrams turned it to 10. So when I told her about the metformin not being good, she said, well, I'll go ahead and up it to 10. But you just yelled at me for taking 10. Anyway, she just told me to be very, very careful and watch it because it can make my blood sugar drop too low and I'll be sick, and she don't want me to be driving and that happened to blah, blah, blah. So I do have to be mindful of that. I guess that means I'm going to have to start trying to prick myself a little bit more. Some things is expensive. I think my godmom's got something for me. But anyway, so I'll keep you guys updated. God willing, I beat this and I can have a success story. That's even more encouragement to not follow along the mukbang lines and just maybe we'll do some health and fitness. I'm deep on my mental health, but like I told y'all, I'm coming for my physical too, and I gotta beat diabetes. It's not gonna be me. So, stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're real about it, pray for your boy. And hit the notification bell so you can stay in the loop about it, right? That and many more things. I was trying to think of a little mini dip off I could take, do some travel vlogging for the Thanksgiving weekend. I'm seeing about the weather. My son is not coming here. Just a quick getaway. That's just a couple of days. But then in December, I'll have 2 weeks off. So I do have another travel vlog planned for whichever destination I choose. More than Christmas, I really was thinking about bringing the New Year in somewhere else. But I'll be blessed to be right here in my house and be out of 2020. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. All right. That's all I got for you. Namaste. Peace.
No talking, let the slaughter commence. For those who claim king, but low-key softer than Prince. If we was talking cars, maybe Joker at best. And if so, Heath Ledger, I still am the wrestler. Batman, Superman, I ain't really into that. Turn your heroes to heroes when my dinner at. What I'm writing lately got me feeling like the men in black. Neuralizer, see me and forget them other niggas rap. Ray said, I don't feel him, I don't feel him. I heard boom, yeah. That mean kill him, that mean kill him. I'm allergic to fake, I can tell who been a drilling. And the shit I write sick, sky's the limit, penicillin. The ignorant won't get it, so just tell them never mind. I'm using live bait, I hope you catching every line. I use her for her funds until God better mind. Keep calm, I'm just playing, that's a